Hi, I'm Steven Paul Judd. I just like to make things. I'm a writer, an artist, and I like to make stuff like this piece here. 5 years ago, I saw a contest on a tattoo show, and they were building something out of dice. They had 3,000 dice. And I think someone made an eye and the other person made a cow, but it was very pixelated. And I thought, I bet if we doubled or tripled the dice, we could make something more realistic. And they were using white dice, and I was like, I think they should use black dice so the contrast would be a lot stronger. I just started calling, and I found a place in Nebraska that sells dice wholesale. So I said, can I buy 20,000 dice? And they're like, yeah, we have 2,000 on hand, but we can get you the rest. And they did. Cases of dice showed up. I actually made digital dice in Photoshop, and I would just slide them, figure out the color. So I just printed it out at Kinko's, and then I had a custom frame made, and I just started making it. Your eye knows what dice are. Your brain is telling you these are dice, but it's also telling you this is a picture. So I like the way that your brain and your eyes are fighting each other for a little bit until it accepts that it can be both.
During the Civil War, the state of North Carolina and the Confederacy relocated and forced Lumbees to build and fortify Fort Fisher in Wilmington. During their conscription, many Indian men died from disease or the dangerous working conditions. So many men escaped and hid to avoid being forcibly removed back to Fort Fisher. After having enough of being controlled and harassed by the Confederacy and witnessing the murders of his father and brother, Henry Berry Lowry formed a group referred to as the Lowry Gang. This band became known for their vigilante justice against the Confederate Home Guard and anyone who oppressed the Indian people. Henry Berry Lowry is often seen as a Robin Hood-like figure who stole from the upper-class white settlers and redistributed what he stole to the poor.